So fishing heavy cover is one of my favorite things. You know, we just talked about that, frogs and jigs and flipping cover and this and that. That's a great way to catch them. Another thing I like to do to catch fish is put things where they don't belong. So, you know, flipping heavy cover is an obvious choice. But what I like to do when I talk about putting things where they don't belong is putting crankbaits, treble hooks in heavy cover or by heavy cover, crankbait, square bill, bouncing it off of stuff. Putting it in heavy cover where it don't belong, hoping to give the fish something different they don't see every day. Still fishing at heavy cover, so we got the thought of heavy cover, big fish is still there, but we're showing them something that they don't see a whole bunch, which we hope gets us a few more bites. Fishing this way, you will get, you kind of going in, you know you're going to get caught up. It's just kind of nature of the beast. But if you take it nice and easy, when you get around that cover, you kind of stick him. If you just take it nice and easy, maybe pop that rod, pop that line a couple times. Sometimes you get lucky and that bait will pop out. If not, you just put it like that. Sometimes it'll bury, sometimes it pops free. Sometimes you got to go get it. But that all comes with the territory of putting bait where they don't belong. Perfect world scenario. What I'm trying to do is get that bait by that tree and hit it, make it deflect, and then just let it float up for a second and get back to reeling. And that's when that bite should happen. Off the tree right there. That's a good sign. Everything is good. We got 2 hooks. He hit it real good. That was perfect. Cast past the tree, brought it to the tree, hit the tree, stopped it, nothing, kept going, made a couple more cranks, and he got it. Perfect, just the way we like it. Putting things where it don't belong. Treble hook baits, heavy cover, life is good. So we're fishing crankbait fishing, square bills, heavy cover. And generally, when you're fishing treble hooks and crankbaits, we're thinking light line, smaller rods. Crankbait fishing is almost like finesse type fishing because you're dealing with treble hooks. But when I'm fishing heavy cover, whether I'm cranking or flipping, I keep my tackle beefed up. And my line, I keep everything beefed up. So my line is 20 pound fluorocarbon. You know, if I'm cranking riprap or maybe a creek channel or whatnot, maybe my line goes down so I can get some depth and let that crankbait run, which is perfect for that. But when I'm fishing heavy cover, I'm still dealing with heavy cover, big fish, and generally in shallow water. So I'm not worried about the bait getting down deep. I just want the right tool for the job. Don't want to lose a fish. So 20 pound fluorocarbon. On the rod, I'm throwing a 7-foot composite rod. 2 things on this rod. I like the composite because it's soft and it loads up. It won't rip the hook out of the fish's mouth up to about right here on the rod. But the rest of this is backbone, so I can let that fish get the bait, get the hooks in his mouth, but I got the power to move out of it. On a reel, I like a 7-to-1 reel because a lot of times I'm stopping and going, and those bites come on slack line, so that 7-to-1 helps me pick that line up. That's the tackle and how I set it up. And the last thing, same thing with any kind of heavy cover fishing. Get to the heart of it. Throw it in that. Throw it in there, nice and slow. Let it bounce. Bounce off. Stop your retrieve. Let the bait float. Let it work, and catch fish. Fishing shallow water, heavy cover. I think one of the most important things is being able to hit that cover at the right angle. To be able to hit cover at the right angle or more angles, the most important thing to me in fishing that shallow cover is being able to cast with both hands, right-handed and left-handed. That way, no matter where the cover's at, you know, in relation to the boat, you can always get a good angle on it because you can go from two different angles. Right-handed or left-handed. If all you can do is cast right-handed or left-handed, you're going to lose half of your angles to those ambush spots. So if you lose half the angles to those ambush points, you're going to catch half the fish because you're in the good area half the time. So being able to cast with both hands is very important. I'll show you how to do it. It's real easy. It sounds intimidating, but it's pretty easy. And I'm right-handed, extremely right-handed. But here's how I taught myself how to do it. If I want to cast right-handed, I just grab the rod, grab my reel with my right hand, grab the butt of my rod with my left hand, just for a little guidance. Get you about a foot or so of slack, and just roll that tip, and that bait will go. It's nice and easy. Got your power, got some assistance right here, just roll the tip and go. That's pretty easy right-handed because I am right-handed. Left-handed, same thing. Grab the reel with my left hand, but here's the key. Here's what the big thing that helped me. When I put my right hand, I put my safety, my guardian, my right hand on here, so that made it okay. And all you got to do is just focus on getting that tip to loop, and you make that cast. That's my right hand. That's what makes me comfortable with that right hand. So I just want to roll it. I just want to roll it. Get a little loop-de-loop, and you're good to go. When you start practicing this, you're probably going to start about 10 foot in the air. But just keep going. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep guiding that right hand, and your cast will get better and better. You better call your shot around shallow cover, make better casts, and catch more fish. That's a good one. That's that frog that you like.